Alright, sweethearts, what are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed? Glorious day in the Corps. Day in the Marine Corps is like a day on the farm. Every meal's a banquet. Every paycheck a fortune. Every formation a parade. I love the Corps.
One minute, gone the next. There's no heart beating inside your chest. It's vanished into thin air, never to be seen again.
Warm it all up! Everything you got! Come on, you hate! You want to live forever?
Never to be seen again.
Well, boys, you heard her. This is the real thing.
How should I sign this?
I don't want you to sign it, man. All you gotta draw is blunt and walk around to sign it.
You're just a trace.
No, Damien Knox. He's the head of Dark Star Comics. He wants to see my portfolio again. I am a little bit nervous.
What's wrong with you? You only draw anime-style characters! You can just draw anime art for the rest of your life for all I care!
Suit up. I'm bringing the party to you.
All right, first assembly's at 15 people. Shag it.
If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it.
We forgot the biggest rule for anything, whether it's drawing, penciling, we forgot it. Wally Wood's famous rule, if in doubt, black it out. There it is.
Oh my god!
Of course, photocopies are cheaper and quicker, but photocopying is like sailing a motorboat into an ocean of comic books. Ours is a great destiny, so we choose the luxury liner of the fan comic world. We choose quality printing. So come on, let's go to the printer.
For some guys, working smaller is better than working bigger. Your deadlines suck too, don't they? No way, they're better than yours.
So don't let idiots talk you out of something that you think is good. Just do your thing, do it as well as you, that's the important thing. Don't shirk. Whatever you do, give it your best shot. You'll be glad you did.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are here. Happy Friday. Raise a glass to you right away. Let's get this done. All right, cheers. I've got some cream soda flavored Dr. Pepper.
What soda flavor?
Cream soda.
Oh, cream soda. I heard crane. I was like, what? Although I'm a little congested, so it's like hard to understand all the time.
As you can see, I'm joined once again by my buddy Ben.
Howdy.
Benny Jordan. You can find links to his gallery and his artwork below. Right now, he is updating his Clip Studio, so we can't see what he's going to be drawing.
No, I'm not updating the Clip Studio. I was, excuse me, I was updating my my Zombie Outlaw page from my, because Clip Studio stores your work on a cloud, and so if I want to transfer from my iPad, which is what I usually work on, to my PC, which is what I'm on now, then I've got to I've got to update the cloud storage on my iPad with the cloud storage from the PC, or vice versa, PC to iPad. So, but it was taking a while. I believe it's done now, but I'm kind of into this little sketch I'm working on now, so that's what I'm going to work on today. Just a fun little sketch.
Gotcha. I Dream of Jeannie says, hello, Benny Jordan.
Hello? Who said that?
I Dream of Jeannie.
I Dream of Jeannie? Okay. Which,
They're on YouTube? I'm trying to figure out...
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
My, I always have trouble sometimes with my my camera. Let me see if I can fix this problem here. Where do I need to be? Over here? Over here.
Let me know when you want me to share them, and then
yeah, you want to start? Oh yeah, I thought you couldn't share for some reason.
No, I can share. Let's see here. Let's just get to the proper place. Where's this? Where's the share screen?
All right, let me get the. See, and I was all prepared for you not to be able to share, so.
I'm able to share. It was just what I wanted to work on was taking too long to update. So I'm just going to do a fun little needless zombie drawing to keep me in the Zombie Outlaw mood.
So I'm going to see. So as you can see, he's working on. He's in Clip Studio.
Always.
Always.
Actually, not always now. For work, I am using Moho, and drawing inside Moho, the animation software, is Moho 14, the most recent updated version, is it makes it a lot easier because I can draw right into it and not have to worry about importing vectors or PNGs or anything like that. So during work, I am less and less in Clip Studio as I'm animating or drawing assets for animation.
I Dream of Jeannie says, how's it going, Jason? This is Daryl, watching you guys on YouTube. On the tube. Yeah, Daryl, hey man, how's it going? Happy Friday to you. Thanks for joining in. So I'm going to be drawing, I don't have anything that's the campaign ended, and I'm still waiting for the funding to transfer to the bank so I can order comics and start doing the sketches on the blanks and all that stuff. So right now I'm kind of in a holding pattern for that stuff. I will be launching another campaign later this month called for Panda Days, so there'll be more on that later. But today I'm going to be drawing the turkey from Thankskilling. So that's what we're going to be doing. At least I'm going to be trying. So we'll see how this goes.
So what is the premise behind Thankskilling? I know, I believe it's a trauma film, as we were talking about earlier. But what is? Is it just
It's basically like
a turkey that comes to life and starts killing?
Yeah.
You know what? If I remember correctly, I think they did a Thankskilling in space. Also.
There might have. I see there's like Thankskilling 3. Um, I don't know. It was I was not expecting Thankskilling to be as what it was, but it's one of those, you know, it's kind of a fun movie. If you can get past the.
So
I definitely.
yesterday was my daughter's birthday.
Oh, what's that?
And yesterday was my daughter Emery's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday! Maybe I should have drawn something for her then.
Oh yeah. She turned 12, but we took her to Roger Rocker's dinner theater. Have you ever been to a dinner theater?
Yeah. Wait, is that like the mystery theater type thing?
No, it's not a mystery theater. Although I love mystery theaters, I haven't been to one in years though. It's a dinner theater where you sit and you eat dinner, and then after they clear the table, so they do a play.
Okay.
And so we watched a Christmas Story, the musical.
What? They made a
Yeah.
musical?
It was so good, and my daughter loved it. And the evening was filled with interesting people.
What does that mean?
Well, we got there, and you know, I'm the type of person I like to be there 30 minutes early, right, on anything. And so we're there. We were like the first people there. So we're waiting out in the foyer. Foyer? Foyer. Foyer. How do you pronounce it? Is it foyer? Anyways, the waiting area. And you know, so we're the first people there. We're waiting, and this older gentleman comes in. I think he's like 60, probably like 67, and just kind of stands by us. And you know, about 5 minutes, he starts talking.
To who?
To us.
Okay.
Right? And he doesn't stop. Just starts talking and talking and talking and talking. And
He's your new friend.
I'm not the type of person that can just talk and talk and talk. But probably notice on the stream here.
Oh, you're good at this.
Unless I have something to talk about. I can't just, you know, automatically just start spewing words. But
you're good.
So anyways, he's talking, and he lives up in Sequoia National Park.
Oh my gosh, you know all about him.
Yeah, he lives up in Sequoia National Park, and he's a night manager for I think it's the Tehachapi Lodge, something like that, some lodge up there. So, and he lives alone in like a trailer up there.
Okay.
So, I can imagine there's not a lot of people to talk to.
I gotcha. So that's why he's like.
Yeah. So we entertained him for a little bit, and then my wife, I don't know how she snuck away without me noticing, but she did.
She's like, I'm getting out of here, man.
And so did my son. And so my daughter loves to talk. So she's just sitting there listening, right? And I'm kind of stuck there because I didn't want to be rude. And he pauses, and she throws in a question. I don't know what it was, but just a question. And he'll go on for another 10 minutes. You know, he'll answer the question and then go in depth into that question, talking to my 12-year-old daughter, who has no idea what he's saying. Right? And I mean, using all these, you know, adult terms, not adult as in mature content, but adult as in, you know, more knowledgeable, bigger words.
Okay.
She has no idea what he's saying or talking about. But he pauses, and she'll throw in another question. And she just keeps him talking. And finally, it was getting a little warm in there. So my wife's like, hey, can we step outside for some fresh air? So I'm like, yes. And let's step outside for some fresh air.
Please.
So we got seated. Thankfully, he got seated at a different table.
Ah.
Right?
Okay.
And
your daughter's like, oh,
my
my
friend. Stay with me
friend.
talking about this because this was an eventful evening. But
and this is your daughter's birthday, right?
Yes, last night. And so we got seated. He was at a different table, and slowly the seats fill up. You're seated with other people, he was seated alone, but then another couple came, an older gentleman. He didn't look like he was a talker, right? And they sat across from him, and we were watching. And this guy, the minute they sat down, he was talking. Just talk.
They're like,
You know, they'd bring the food, and the guy sitting across from him, his head was down, just shoveling food into his mouth. He'd look up, and he'd just kind of give this, and he'd keep shoveling food into his mouth. And this other guy would keep talking, and his wife would do the same thing that my daughter was doing. She'd throw out a question, and this guy would just keep talking. And the other guy just shoved it. He did not want to talk.
Right.
So after a while, it's about 2 hours before the play starts. They give you time to eat dinner.
Right.
And I see the other gentleman, not the talker, the other gentleman, he gets up and goes towards the restroom. And you got to open a door to go into the hallway that has the restrooms. And there were some people there. So he opened the door. He was holding the door open. And then I see him turn around, and he's facing towards, the where everybody's seated. And I see him just look real tired. And I made a comment to my wife, like, this guy talked his ear off. He's exhausted. And then all of a sudden, the guy collapses. Right?
Oh, no.
I don't know what happened. So I get up, run over there, and, there's a couple of us trying to get him up. He's a big guy, too, heavy. Not heavy as in, overweight, but just stocky.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got him up. He said he was okay. His legs gave out and yada yada. So we got him back over to his table. And I guess they had left after that because we didn't notice them leaving. They must have snuck out. He was probably either very embarrassed or just tired or not feeling well or just tired. The guy talking to him. So that was that. We had a couple, flavorful comments about why he was collapsing, probably from being exhausted from listening to that other guy. But so that happened.
Wow.
Play starts. Right?
Oh shoot! The play hasn't even started yet, and you already got that much of a story going.
It's flying here. The play starts, and it's great. They have the junior troupe come out with all the little kids, and they do their things. And I can't rave about this, but this was the place that we saw. Remember when I went to see Young Frankenstein? Young Frankenstein, the musical?
Yeah, you told me about that, yeah.
Oh, I love Young Frankenstein, but Young Frankenstein, the musical at this place, just blew my socks off. Loved it. But anyways, it's the same place. Play was going, and they're doing a great job. And then intermission, okay? Everyone's getting up, go to the bathroom, and do their thing, and eating their desserts now. And my daughter is sitting next to an older lady, because, again, we're sat with people at a table. And all of a sudden, this older lady just shifts and just rips a huge one. And my daughter turns towards my wife, and she turns red, and she was just in tears laughing, trying to hold it in. And my daughter's like, "Mom, it was a wet one."
Your daughter said that? Your daughter's a crazy out.
So, but then, yeah, it was that was the extent of the antics that happened. But it was a great play, but with all the other stuff that was happening, it made the experience that much more.
Well, you got some serious stories to tell now. That is not a small event that happened for her birthday.
No.
You guys will be talking about that for a while, I think. Hey, remember that year we went to that thing?
So what's been going on with you?
This week?
Yeah.
This week, just been working on artwork.
Nice.
Getting things ready for the next campaign. Got I don't know. That's pretty much it. Just kind of just trying to keep up with all the work, really.
Yeah.
Have a bunch of different projects going on right now. So just trying to get them all, keep them going, you know? Keep the clients happy. I might have to, you know what I'm going to do, I think?
What's that?
Because this turkey's back tail is kind of like, it's almost like bones, and it's all like rigid and stuff. It's not... So I'm going to redo these feathers. And do them like, these are all like...
In the movie, does the turkey look like a buzzard?
Like that.
Yeah. That's why, yeah, I was looking.
He looks like a turkey, but like Fred Krueger version. It's definitely an interesting movie. Obviously, they have what 3, 4. What do they call them? Sequels.
Well, that doesn't mean anything with Trauma. Trauma will make a sequel just to make it, which is awesome. But I haven't seen any of their recent stuff. I'm really, I mean, the only really Trauma films that I enjoyed were like the first couple Toxic Avengers.
Oh wow, back in the 80s?
Were they 80s or 90s?
I'm pretty sure those were 80s.
Yeah. Well, I think they have a few new ones. I could be wrong.
They're bringing it back. Let's see. Toxic Avenger. That's back at, 80...
88?
Did you already look it up?
No.
84.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna... Well, I mean, this is not really for anybody. This is just something to do, so...
Yep. Sometimes you get the better drawings when you're just doodling.
Well, there's no stress, I guess. Sometimes the stress can work for you, but sometimes it fights you.
Yeah.
So how's the Zombie Outlaw going?
You guys, well, let's see. I mean, I don't have a lot of time to work on it, but let me see if I can. My kids had a skate day at Roller Town the other day, so I did get a chance to, let's see, do a little more work on that first page. So I told Brian when I said, hey, let's do another Zombie Outlaw, but I can't have a deadline.
He's like, okay, whatever you want, man.
Yeah. Okay, is it over here? Oh no, it's still going.
Oh, your upload?
Yeah. So, well, let me see. This device. Is it? Yeah. So, I don't know why.
You can't show anything, huh?
No, nothing right now. Although, I think sharing my screen, I just shared a whole bunch of other work-related stuff.
Whoops.
That's okay. Don't care.
this is fun.
There we go. Set that up a little bit.
So, if you guys want to, you can request us to draw stuff. I will volunteer Benny to do it.
You mean for future streams?
Yeah, not today.
Yeah.
That way we can go through and we can go, oh, we've got a couple of requests. Which one do you want to do?
Oh, yeah.
And then people are... All these things, all the art that we... Well, except for what he's working on, Zombie Outlaw, but all these things are available to purchase. So if someone wants to request something and they like how it came out, they can purchase it.
This sketch here has nothing to do with Zombie Outlaw. It's just my style.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just a zombie doodle. But sticking with my Zombie Outlaw style, I have the big Popeye arms and the 3-fingered hands, and
you love that.
yeah.
All right. So now, all right. So we've got. I'm trying to think what I want to do with this. So that's his arm.
Oh.
That's his.
I don't think I want to draw his willy. So.
No. What? No zombie willies.
Yeah. Let's put some britches on them. Even though, Zombie Outlaw is full of bathroom humor, I have not had to draw anybody's willy in the comic.
Alright, let's see. We're going to do some inking now. As you guys all know, I like to start off with a nice big fat marker. This is actually a cool contrast if you think about it, Benny, because I'm always going to be doing stuff with the physical paper and pens and stuff, and you are always going to be doing digital.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because I got that beginning comic illustration class coming up.
Oh, that's right.
Not for me. I'll be instructing it.
Right.
So I'm gonna be having them, the students who are, what are their age groups? 14 to 17-year-olds. I'm gonna be having them working on full-sized, 11 by 17 comic page, boards.
Nice.
But my plan though is to hopefully be able to project my digital screen up onto a screen. I don't know if I can think
on
of
like
it.
an overhead projector or something?
Well, I wanna try and hook up my. Well, they have a projector at this place that I'll be doing it at. So I'm hoping I'll have the proper hookups to either hook my laptop up or my Cintiq companion to it, and it can project it up onto the wall.
Okay, cool.
So that I can actually sit here and draw, and they can see what I'm drawing, as opposed to me just having them draw and me walk around and demonstrate on, a piece of paper that not everybody can see.
I'm gonna check. So I found out last week, for whatever reason, I was not able to get all the chat that was coming in on YouTube. It wasn't showing up on the feed for some reason.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of periodically checking it, making sure. Looks like everything's going. It looks like.
normally
Yeah, that's
do. I'm
cool.
gonna
So
break
when
this
does your
guy's.
class start?
Let me see. I have a beginning comic book illustration class, which is December 2nd at 9. But then I'm also doing beginning cartooning on December 7th and 14th for 11 to 13-year-olds.
All right, that's cool. And you've already taught a class, so you already know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, I mean, these are little. What did I teach? Did I already do a beginning cartooning for them?
I thought you did.
I know I did a some type of.
You did a beginning of something.
I did something.
Definitely.
And then I did a beginning figure drawing class, which was interesting because it was, there were a lot of blue hairs, older
Oh.
women.
I was like, what does that mean?
It's like blue hairs.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant. I was like,
Everybody knows what that meant. It's
is that a style?
There's a certain age when women they'll get this mushroom Q-tip haircut, and then they'll have it like it's like white hair, but it's like got this little blue tint to it.
I never heard of that. El Poke Felico says, "Hola, amigo. Hola, ¿cómo estás? How's it going? We're doing our thing. We're drawing some. We're both kind of drawing zombie type characters. It's like a zombie
turkey.
Turkey. I think he's basically like a Jason Voorhees
Okay.
character.
I'm gonna break this guy's ankle here, so he's kind of walking on his nub of his foot here. One, two, three, four. If they have,
I'm gonna have to say something.
yeah, go ahead.
I can hear your washing machine.
What?
I can hear your washing machine.
My washing machine's not on. Maybe hear my air conditioner.
Oh, yeah, maybe that was what I heard. El Poke says, "Yo, bien, gracias. Thanks for showing up, man. Always loved it when you show up. It's very cool." I know Noel's better speaker than me, but
In Spanish?
yeah.
I don't know a lick of Spanish. Actually, I take that back. I know, and I might not know it properly, but it's stuff you learn in the military. Needless stuff. Like, let me see, what was it? ¿Dónde está la mantequilla y el mono? And I believe, if I've said it properly, it should be where is the monkey and the butter?
What? I should know Spanish, to be honest. It was not something that was passed down, though, through our family, unfortunately.
I don't like that leg. The big old Popeye calves.
I got the chainsaw going here. So you can see on YouTube. Can you see your screen?
Me? Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't like that. I'm gonna do this. Let's try this. Look at this.
Wow, those are some big calves.
Right? I know. It's bothering me. I'm gonna change it.
I like how his feet are all face inward, though. That's pretty.
Yeah. Let's see. One out here. Just not a fan of that one. But this one, maybe interested in here. Let's take down the size of those calves. On my zombie outlaw characters, I've always accentuated the size of the forearms and hands. I mean, outrageously accentuated them. And the calves and the feet. So I figure if they're going to have large forearms and hands, they should have large calves and feet to balance.
Yeah, that makes sense. And there's like super skinny right in the middle. So it goes from big fat to super skinny as it gets closer inward to the body.
Yeah, that's better. Let me see this.
You know what this? While I'm drawing this turkey, it kind of reminds me of Dark Crystal.
Oh, the Skeksis?
Yeah. Exactly.
To do this. Okay, a little more balanced. Let's see here.
I'm doing almost all my inks with one pen. The Happy Viz marker.
Nice.
So when you're working in digital, what is the main size of your pen that you use? I'm sure it's one, at least one. There's one side.
Oh, it depends on, like, when I ink, it's generally the G pen, and I generally, because I can ink on vector layers, but I just haven't gotten used to that yet. So, in which case, the stroke size wouldn't matter because I could adjust it anytime I wanted. But on a raster layer, I generally, start anywhere, right around 6 points. Well, it actually depends on the size I'm working. I mean, it varies. I adjust it all the time, so it's kind of hard to say, yeah, I use these points. I just adjust it as needed.
I see. I tend to use, when I work digitally, 17 is like the medium size that I seem to kind of do most of it with. And then for like close-up shots and and the thicker stuff, I'll do from anywhere from a 28 to a 42.
Do you hear all my dogs barking?
I can hear those dogs. It's all right.
The wife just got home. They go crazy.
Someone on Twitch, Yawning Vio. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer a promotion of your channel. Oh, it's a spam bot. Promotion. Just promote my channel. You don't have to say anything. Just say, just go do it. Invite your friends.
Let's see here. I'll rework that position of that other leg. This has to be a back leg because this arm is forward. Do want a little sense of balance.
What?
Which, actually, this is that way. So these hips need to go this way. because we do want that. So let's try something. Bring that down, bring that up, bring that down, bring that up, bring that down, 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 up, out. That's a little better. Yep, there we go. Or should you be moving this way? Oh, that's what I can do. I'm going to bring his leg. His leg's going to be kind of hidden back here. And there's his big bulbous calf. And then I'm going to have, how would that be? I do want to break this ankle. So he's like putting pressure on that broken nub, but I want his foot to be drugged.
Zoom in. Let me see.
We'll zoom in.
Make it big. Yeah, like that, so I can see what you're talking about.
So, which big toe inside? Big toe's gonna be down here.
Oh, you want? I see what you're saying. You're gonna have it behind them.
And I have to remember, if they have 3 fingers and a thumb, they're gonna have 1 big toe and 3 little nub toes. So I think it'd be funny if my characters had 3 fingers and a thumb, but they had 5 toes. These folds here. Okay.
Right. Got the first Thanksgiving decoration out.
Oh, that's
it's
great.
it's kind of funny now, you know, when the whole idea of this movie.
The what?
So the whole idea of this movie now is really funny.
Yeah. Is it? Let me ask you. Is it? Obviously, being a trauma film, it's going to be a bad movie.
Oh, it's.
Is it worth a watch?
Yeah, it's. For you, yes. I can
Because
recommend.
I love a lot of bad movies.
Yeah, this is definitely up your. This is a bad movie, but the kind that I can recommend to you.
Probably not what I want to watch with the kiddos.
No, I wouldn't watch it with the kids.
I do watch horror films with them.
I know.
But when there's trauma is known for being very, what's the word?
Gratuitous?
Yeah, that's the word. Because with my kids, I'll watch horror films that have, it can have a few swear words. It's not like F-bombs every sentence, but and if they're like my 9-year-old boy, he's seen both my kids have seen all the Friday the 13th and the Freddy movies and stuff like that. And my daughter loves the Insidious movies, and she just turned 12.
Jeez.
But as long as I don't have just an overbearing amount of nudity and sexual content, I'll watch it with them.
Yeah, that's the main thing we watch out for is the sex scenes, sexy scenes, any of that kind of stuff. He doesn't like that stuff anyway. Like he'll be the first to be like, he doesn't like kissing, so he's like, no, they're kissing too much.
My kids will be like, are there inappropriate parts? Now with Friday the 13th, I mean the whole premise is camp counselors getting it on, they're gonna die, right? But so obviously I had to do a lot of fast forwarding,
right,
or skipping. Do they still call it fast forward? With the streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I'll fast forward a lot, I'll fast forward and get to the killing, right?
Let's get to the good stuff here.
For my 9-year-old, yeah. I'm sure after this stream I'll have social services knocking at my door, but Any good anymore? Fix that. That's looking a
Yeah,
lot
you
better.
get a phone call. We don't
Yeah.
need your. We won't actually need your services this year,
Yeah.
Benny, for
Okay.
the.
We saw your drawing on YouTube, which is, you know, there's a lot of, it was fun, but then we heard what you were talking about, and, you know, we have some questions about your children.
Because you work for the city, right?
Do what?
You work for the city?
No, I don't work for the city. I work for an independent company.
Oh, okay.
You know, are you talking about, you're talking about, for, the art teaching.
Yeah.
It's not for the city. It's just a community organization.
You know, it's funny. My wife had to explain it to me too. Because for some reason, I always never understand. She knows exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. I think I would start explaining what I do, and I was like, "Hey, Jason, you worked with us. You know we don't work for the city."
I know. That was fun.
I may even actually, I may have to finish this guy up and put him in the background as a background zombie in the comic.
There
Save
you
me some
go.
time. Yeah.
It's a little Easter egg. People that are watching the stream will know. We'll be able to spot them. So, is Zombie Outlaw number? What number are you on?
We're on issue 4 of the trilogy.
I just got that.
Which issue 3 was done back in what, 2018?
$2018?
Yeah. That's when it was released. I think I'm in a good spot to start playing with some inks on him.
Where are we at? 4:45. All right. So I've got 15. We got 15 more minutes on these.
I don't think I'll ever finish something on here during the stream.
Sure you will.
Not in one sitting.
I mean, there's been some times I didn't finish. Almost there. What do you think, Benny?
Love it.
It's kind of hard to see it, huh?
No.
Oh, wait. You're on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been whenever I look over this way, I'm looking at my big monitor here. Oh, it reminds me of something.
It reminds you of something?
Yeah.
Sleazak?
What?
The
You mean a
skepsis? Yeah. What's a Sleazak?
Sleazak?
Oh, that's from Land of the Lost. Land of the Lost. I was trying to explain to my wife about that show.
Sleestack. Weren't they Sleestacks?
Yeah, Sleestacks.
You know, the putties from Power Rangers always remind me of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For some reason.
Putties. I didn't really watch Power Rangers.
I was never really into it either.
But I knew a lot of people that watched it, and I always felt like I was alienated a little.
You're out of the loop?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And like, oh, never mind. You don't watch.
I think I was probably coming out of junior high, going into high school when Power Rangers became popular. So I think, during my time when I was a kid, it was in junior high for me, it was Ninja Turtles junior high. But before that, obviously, Thundercats. and G.I. Joe, all the good ones.
Yeah, man, G.I. Joe. That's the goods.
Mm-hmm. Transformers.
I was gonna say,
Transformers, the real movie.
Huh?
The Transformers, the real movie.
But there's only one.
I know. Not a big fan of the I guess they call it live action.
Oh yeah, I like those two.
I couldn't get into them. They just look like big mounds of metal rolling around.
You know, in the theater, it's hard to really see them, but it's easier to see them when you're at home.
Yeah.
Watching it. But I know what you mean. There's like, I always was like, there's so much going on, I can't seem to like catch it all. I thought you said you watched the Bumblebee movie.
I did. That was entertaining. I did enjoy that one.
I never actually got to see that one. But I saw the intro. I was like, the introductory scene when they're all in Cybertron.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's like G1 all over again.
Mm-hmm. It's like what?
G1, Generation 1?
Yeah.
Transformers? My inner nerd's coming out now. I'm not gonna run out of ink here.
Didn't you just get new pens?
I did. I got them all in the mail. I love it. But I just mean on this pen I'm using right now.
Oh.
I like it after I do a lot of inking and then I try and have a conversation. Because I'm all like a little bit loopy from all the ink fumes.
The fumes?
Yeah. Oh, that's some nice inking. Clean it up.
Yeah. Make this cheekbone angled down while the other's angled up. I know in zombies you have to have, there's got to be balance, but you have to have a sense of like asymmetry on things just to give it an off feel. But that's just me.
An off balance?
Yeah. It's got to be balanced but off.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I know what you mean.
Make his ear hanging slightly, pulling that flesh down. Let's see.
Go.
I notice you don't have any music playing. Do you? Is it on the?
No, I think last time it washed us out when we were trying to do music too. Let's see if this guy's tongue disappears on there. Nope. Oh, that's all right. I'm gonna do a little bit thicker on right here though. There we go. All right. I think I just need to sign this bad boy.
You know that part right below your nose in the center, that little divot? What is that called? This part right there.
The mustache hole. I don't know. I don't know what you call that. All right, so we do have a picture this week that was sent in by the head ninja right here. It's been sitting next to me. I should have probably said something earlier. But this is this cool, full-color, samurai-looking character. I will put a link to his YouTube channel so you can check out more of his amazing artwork that he does all the time. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Don't forget to hit that share and like button if you're on a platform that has those. I think on YouTube for sure. All right, so there we go. Thankskilling.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and plug my Patreons real quick. Uh-oh. Did I just move everything? Nope. Okay, good. Where's that list?
That's my neighbor's dog, by the way, that's barking. It's not mine.
Oh, I'm surprised we haven't heard your dogs.
No, I've whipped them enough. You know.
They're all sitting around you very quietly. They're all, this is stream time. No one can talk.
Yep. They're looking at each other saying, don't move. Don't make a sound.
El Poca says, Ticuado, incredible, bro. Oh, thank you. Gracias. Muy gracias. Thank you. I hope you're talking about my art. If you're talking about Benny's, sure, it's amazing too.
Whatever.
Like I said, Benny's artwork, you can see more of his amazing artwork. In the description below, you will see a link to his gallery. You can commission him to do your next comic book project or any project. He does posters, anything to do with artwork, he can do it. Do you do graphic art too, Benny?
You know, I've done a degree in graphic design, and once I graduated, I realized, hey, I don't like graphic design. That is boring.
Send the graphic design jobs to me. I'll do them. I will not say no to a job. If I can't do it, I'll be quiet and learn how to do it and then knock it out of the park for you. I swear.
Yeah, you can talk.
Let's see. But yes, so Benny's open to commissions. I am also open to commissions as well. You can contact either one. Well, if you go to the studio, there's a link that will contact me directly, and I will get your project going for Benny or for me or any of the other artists on the studio. But Benny is and me are the ones you want to go with, right? Let's see, where are we at? We are 7 minutes or 3 minutes away. Let me give a quick plug to my amazing Patreons. Over on Patreon, you can join, get updates of all the artwork in some hidden work in progresses for projects. A lot of clients don't really want me to share their work, so I get permission from some of them and I can show those. But I also show behind the scenes of some of the comic book projects that are going on. Let's see. How do I find my members? I'm still not very good at it. There we are. Overview, maybe. Am I signed in? Good lord. What's going on here? Let's try audience. There we go. Wow, I just realized I have a lot of members that are following my Patreon. Alright, so shout out to Metalman999, Ken Morgan, 4 Pieces, Julio Kappa, Jay Wasasong, Morales, Keith Carmona, Quinn Doobie, Robin Blank, Pete Cooper, Alberto311, and Gloomy. Thank you guys so much for supporting me over there on Patreon.
Hey, did you say Quinn Doobie?
Yeah.
Your wife supports you on Patreon?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
El Poke says, Benny, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
Yeah. ¿Cómo estás?
Huh?
He said, ¿Cómo estás, Benny?
Yeah, I don't know Spanish. What's that? How's it going?
Yeah. What's up? How's it going?
It's going well.
All right, you guys. We are at the 5 o'clock hour. Benny, do you want to plug anything before we sign off?
You already plugged me.
All right. So, you guys, again, check the links below in the description. All kinds of goodies. Click them all. Check everything out. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday night and a great and safe weekend. We love you. Take care, and we'll see you at the next one. Peace. And we are
And make
out.
sure to check out the Patreon.
Just want to thank everybody for watching it all the way to this point. If you can, like, share, subscribe, comment below. Hey, all right, guys, have a good one.